Hey everyone, today's video is about when he tells you that he is going on a date with someone when you're confessing to him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. You and Bakugou have been inseparable ever since he met first at UA Academy. Your bond with him was unbreakable, forged through countless battles and shared victories. But as time went on, your feelings for him had grown deeper, blossoming into something that you could no longer ignore. One evening, you found yourselves alone in the common room, studying for the upcoming exams. The soft glow of the lamplight cast shadows across Bakugou's face, highlighting his determined expression as he pored over his notes. "Hey, Bakugou," he began, your voice slightly hesitant. He glanced up from his textbook, quirking an eyebrow in curiosity. "What's up?" You took a deep breath, steeling yourself for what you were about to say. I need to tell you something." Bakugou set his pen down, giving you his full attention. "Go on then." But before he could respond, Bakugou's phone buzzed, interrupting the moment. Glancing down at his screen, and his smile faltered slightly. "What's wrong?" you asked, noticing his change in demeanor. Bakugou sighed, running a hand through his hair. "It's nothing, really. Just my mom. She wants me to meet someone tomorrow." Your heart sank at his words, a feeling of unease settling in the pit of your stomach. "Someone? Who?" Bakugou hesitated for a moment before answering. "Some girl she set me up with. She thinks it's time for me to start dating or some crap like that." You tried to ignore the sinking feeling in your chest, forcing a smile onto your face. Well, that's really great, Katsuki. I'm sure she'll be nice." "So, what were you talking about again?" "Oh, nothing. It's fine." But deep down, you couldn't shake off the feeling of dread that washed over you. You had finally mustered the courage to confess your feelings to Bakugou, only to have them shattered by the news of his impending date. The next day, you tried to focus on your studies, but your mind kept wandering back to Bakugou and the mysterious girl his mother had set him up with. You couldn't help but feel a twinge of jealousy, knowing that someone else would soon have his attention. When Bakugou returned from his meeting with the girl, you could tell something was off. His usually confident demeanor was replaced by a look of uncertainty, and he avoided making eye contact with you. "So, how did it go?" you asked, trying to sound casual. Bakugou shrugged, his expression unreadable. "It was fine, I guess. Nothing special." But you could tell that he was holding something back. "Come on, Katsuki. You can tell me what happened." He sighed, running a hand through his hair in frustration. She was nice enough, I guess." Relief washed over you at his words, but you couldn't shake off the feeling of sadness that lingered in the back of your mind. "I'm glad that it worked out, Katsuki." Bakugou nodded, a small smile playing at his lips. "Yeah, thanks, Hwayan." As you watched him walk away, you couldn't help but wonder if there would ever come a day when you could finally muster the courage to tell him how you truly felt. But for now, all you could do was bury your feelings deep inside and pretend that everything was fine. Weeks passed, and despite your best efforts to bury your feelings for Bakugou, they continued to gnaw at your insides. Every time you saw him, your heart ached with longing, knowing that he was just out of reach. One afternoon, as you were walking back to the dorms after class, you spotted Bakugou sitting alone on a bench, his expression usually somber. Concern washed over you, and without a second thought, you made your way over to him. "Hey, Bakugou, is everything okay?" you asked, taking a seat beside him. He glanced up at you, his crimson eyes filled with a mixture of sadness and frustration. "Not really, no." You furrowed your brow. studying his troubled expression. What's wrong? You can tell me. Bakugou sighed, running a hand through his hair. It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately about that girl my mom set up for me. Your heart sank at the mention of her, but you tried to push aside your own feelings to focus on Bakugou. What about her? I don't know, Wyan. I thought I was ready to move on and start dating, but every time I'm with her, all I can think about is you. He confessed, his voice barely above a whisper. Your heart skipped a beat at his words, unable to believe what you were hearing. Me? Bakugou nodded, his gaze intense. Yeah, you. I didn't even realize it at first, but you started telling me that I looked really out of focus with her, that I probably don't feel the same. So that's what made me realize that I've been thinking about you this whole time. No matter how hard I try, I can't shake these feelings off for you, and it's driving me crazy, Wyan. A rush of emotions flooded through you, disbelief, hope, and a tinge of fear. Could it be that Bakugou felt the same as you? I don't know what to say. You admitted, your voice barely a whisper. Bakugou reached out, gently taking your hand in his. I don't really expect you to say anything. I mean, I understand if you don't feel the same way as me, but I really couldn't keep it to myself any longer. Katsuki, I feel the same way. I've been in love with you for so long, but I was too afraid to say anything. And I was going to confess that one day when you told me that you were going on a date, so I couldn't. Oh, I've been so stupid, Ryan. I'm sorry. A genuine smile spread across Bakugou's face, and without another word, he leaned in, pressing his lips to yours in a soft, tender kiss. In that moment, all the pain and uncertainty melted away, instead replaced by a feeling of overwhelming happiness. As you pulled away, you realized that everything that you have ever wanted was always right in front of you. Bakugou, the love of your life, finally yours. And as you walked hand in hand back to the dorms, you knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, as long as you had each other, you could overcome anything that came your way. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.